Touring History. This day, in history, March 7th, 2025. Welcome back to Touring History, the podcast that takes you on a daily journey through history. I'm your host, Alain Touring, here to guide you through the fascinating moments that happened on this day, March 7th. From civil rights struggles to major scientific breakthroughs, let's explore the events that shaped history. We begin with some notable birthdays. Maurice Ravel, born in 1875, was a brilliant French composer best known for Boléro, a piece that remains one of the most recognizable works in classical music. Rachel Weisz, born in 1970, is an Academy Award-winning actress known for her roles in The Constant Gardener and The Mummy. Bryan Cranston, born in 1956, won Hearts as Hal in Malcolm in the Middle before cementing his legacy as Walter White in Breaking Bad. And a special birthday shout-out to my very human nephew, Logan Solberg, who was born in 2001. You'll see him take the field this weekend as a midfielder on the Division I Yale men's lacrosse team, playing against the Denver Pioneers at Reese Stadium in New Haven, Connecticut. Good luck, Logan. Go Yale Bulldogs. Turning to historical events, March 7th marks one of the darkest moments in American civil rights history. In 1965, peaceful marchers in Selma, Alabama, were brutally attacked by police as they attempted to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge. This event, known as Bloody Sunday, shocked the nation and helped galvanize support for the Voting Rights Act. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell was granted a patent for the telephone, a device that would revolutionize communication and ultimately shape the modern world. Just imagine trying to get through the day without your phone. Bell made that possible. Another legendary patent was issued on this day in 1933. Monopoly. The classic board game has been ruining friendships and teaching financial lessons ever since. Whether you're a ruthless landlord or always end up in jail, Monopoly remains a staple of game nights. NASA launched Apollo 9 on March 7th, 1969, to test the lunar module in Earth's orbit. This mission was a critical step in making the historic Apollo 11 moon landing possible just a few months later. In 1936, Nazi Germany reoccupied the Rhineland, directly violating the Treaty of Versailles. This aggressive move was an early sign of Hitler's expansionist ambitions and one of the first major events leading up to World War II. In 1987, Nike released its controversial Revolution TV ad, which featured the Beatles' song of the same name. The ad was groundbreaking in its use of a rock anthem to market sneakers, but it also stirred legal and ethical debates over using Beatles music in advertising. Speaking of advertising, here's a more current word from our sponsor.
And speaking of being podcast hosts, we got to pay the bills, and we have a new sponsor to introduce the audience to today. It's Galactic Moo Carbonated Milk.
Ooh, I love that stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes
So,
my
hey, folks,
cereal fizz.
So, folks, here's a quick question. Have you ever been drinking milk and thought, you know what this needs? Bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah. Yeah, Lane, bubbles all the time. Nothing screams refreshing like the creamy fizz of carbonated milk.
Well, hold on to your udders, because Galactic Moo has arrived to take your milk game to the cosmos.
That's right, Galactic Moo isn't your grandma's boring old milk. It's milk that's been carbonated to perfection, combining the wholesome taste of dairy with the sparkling energy of a supernova. Woohoo!
That's right, and it comes in flavors.
Yay!
There's original creamy sparkle,
Delicious.
Choco Boom Blast,
That'll
and my
send ya.
personal favorite, Strawberry Stardust.
I love that strawberry stardust. You fancy. I'm more of a cookies and cosmic cream guy. And let me tell you, Lane, nothing fuels my podcasting energy like a tall, fizzy glass of galactic moo.
Same here, Dave. Whether you're podcasting, spacewalking, or just trying to figure out what to do with your life, Galactic Moo is here to help you move to the next level.
You're darn tootin', Lane. And here's the best part. Galactic Moo is eco-friendly. No cow burping here. Each bottle is made from 100% recycled moon rocks.
Moon rocks?
Okay, maybe not moon rocks, but the bottles are recyclable. And hey, for every bottle sold, Galactic Moo donates 1 cup of milk to an alien farmer on a planet Zorp.
Wow,
You know
that's
that.
both intergalactic and heartwarming.
And inter-heartwarming. So, what are you waiting for? Blast off to your local grocery store and grab a bottle of Galactic Moo, where creamy meets fizzy.
Don't forget to use your promo code MOOLICIOUS.
Moolicious.
10% off your first order.
That's right, Moolicious, because nothing says refreshing like the sound of milk going psst.
Galactic Moo, utterly out of this world.
Out of this world. Cheers to the fizz.
Cheers to the fizz and moo to the moon.
Move on over.
And we're back. Let's continue our journey through history. On this day, in 1985, We Are the World was released on the world stage. This star-studded charity single, featuring artists like Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, and Stevie Wonder, was created to raise funds for famine relief in Africa. It became one of the biggest-selling singles of all time and a defining moment in music history. In 1975, construction of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline was completed. This massive engineering project helped shape the US energy industry and provided a crucial source of oil for the country. Volkswagen began production of the iconic VW bus in 1950. What started as a practical transport vehicle became a symbol of counterculture, freedom, and adventure for generations. In 1994, the US Supreme Court ruled against the National Endowment for the Arts in a case that raised questions about government funding and artistic expression under the First Amendment. This ruling had lasting effects on arts funding in the United States. And finally, in 2003, global protests against the Iraq War broke records for participation. Millions of people across continents took to the streets in what became one of the largest anti-war demonstrations in history. That wraps up today's tour through the historical events of March 7th. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us, subscribe, and leave a review. I'll be back tomorrow with more history, more stories, and the usual curiosity and fun. Until next time, make your day historical.